For those of you who have seen other video clips on my channel, you know the images on film are very bizarre, to say the least. On the other hand, the images do contain detail which at least provides a reference point to be able to rationalize to the validity of the images. In the following video clips, there is evidence that alien beings appear to be using configurations to disguise or possibly protect their presence. Whenever these objects appear on the ground, they are always accompanied by either a facial picture on the adjoining screen enclosure, which has been shown in other videos, or with orbs of different sizes, or with what appears to be lightning, and also with what appears to be large spinal-shaped objects. Because of these associations, it is hard to believe the images on the ground are a coincidence. One thing for sure, the images are on film. The following video clips will show these associations one at a time so you can study the images and come to your own conclusion. The object you see on the ground should not be there. It may or may not be visible to the human eye. This picture was taken with a surveillance camera sometime between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. It appears to resemble a bird, but whatever it is accompanied by an orb. Watch the following video. There are several orbs in the area, but this one seems to be associated with the object on the ground. The second video clip, taken shortly after the previous one, shows a possible connection between the image on the ground and what I have previously referred to as energy that resembles lightning. This clip will be repeated to give you the opportunity to study the images. The second image, like the first, was taken during the night. It appears to be on the ground next to the pool screen enclosure and seems to resemble an animal or a toy animal. What makes this image suspicious is that it was accompanied by unknown images, some of which have been seen before on other video clips. The next photograph will describe the images. At the number 1 location, this is the image in question. What makes this image suspicious, like the first image, is that it is accompanied by unknown images or objects. Like the first image, it would be a large coincidence if the original image wasn't somehow related to the other two images. At the number 2 location, this image is very similar to one previously seen, overseeing the spacesuit image in 1977. This comparison will be shown later. At the number 3 location, spiny-type images appear on the same video with the animal-type image. Next, you will see a short video clip that contains these images. The backyard was being illuminated by a spotlight shining down into the viewing area. This light was on all the time. In parts of this video, the intensity of the light seems to change. This is not caused by the outside lighting, but by something else that seems to be associated with the presence of the objects in question. These photographs refer back to the number 2 image on a previous photograph. It compares the facial image on the left side of the picture, which is not an exact match, but the images are similar and appeared 3 years apart in the presence of images on the ground. In reference to the spline image on the upper right side of the picture, I do not have a clue as to what that might be. This picture is the last image of what I refer to as aliens in disguise. I suspect these images are artificial and used as containers for alien beings. I'll give justification of this theory following the next video clip. The picture on the left is a disguise. Once again, it appears as some kind of animal, in this case maybe a rodent. It appears to be looking directly into the camera at a very close distance. There is a second image in the same picture that is faint and just to the right of the original image. I have enlarged the upper section and it is shown on the right side of the photograph. Once again, this image is accompanied by, or being watched by, another facial-looking image that was seen on previous video clips. This can be seen in the following video clip. Take notice to the image on the ground. It is shown in this video clip also. Another thing that is interesting, it seems that when the other images appear on the video, the original view of the yard and the image on the ground are gone. They return when the larger images disappear. The facial image on the left appeared to be very large, almost taking up half the window size. The image in the center is very small, like a small animal sitting on the windowsill looking directly into the camera. Now if I see what I think I see, we might be in trouble. Both images seem to be the same thing. I believe they are the same face. They are either separate entities or have the ability to change size, going from small to large or vice versa, or could they possibly be a hologram? This large image was first shown in the video, Harold's Mystery Video 17A, but the smaller image wasn't present in that video clip. It showed up in this video clip that was taken at a different time. The image to the right of the center image is faint, but it appears to be farther away from the camera. This appears to have stayed the same size and has what appears to have a bodily type feature. This has been enlarged on the right side of the picture. Could this be the real alien? To show the possibility that entities may be disguising themselves in space-type suits or other enclosures, I will reference previous videos that demonstrate this concept. The Alien Connection 3 of 15 shows what appears to be an alien entity exiting from an energy beam. The Alien Connection 2 of 15 clearly shows that the same entity is inside of what appears to be an alien-type spacesuit. Images on the film are shown and described in the book The Alien Connection, reviewed through Google Book Search, purchased online through Amazon.com. Also available through Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Target, and other major bookstores.